is as much this place as the fire and sharp rocks choke in dust.
Oh, something called us here. Something called us here. Something special.
See.
This place is different.
You see.
They have a message for you.
Okay.
We give you this moment as reward.
So still. Hopeful. Feel it. You know, Senua, this is what it feels like when you follow your destiny. You know what to do. Listen to this place where you belong. The beauty of it.
Drink deep. Wonder. Remember. For there may not be others.
We know it. You can feel it. We can feel it. She knows. This is right. Life and light and warmth. You were always meant to come here. This was always part of the plan. Destined to be here.
The Skald's verse tells how Grettir made many enemies with his proud and overbearing nature. Always quick to anger, his strength and fighting prowess meant that even the most trivial of quarrels met a fatal end. The kinsmen of those he killed or maimed were angry, and because he was an outlaw, no one was allowed to help him.
That's crazy. I feel like I'm already coming to the end of this.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
This whole island could be
Even now.
What's happening? Who are these? An ambush.
Guiding the Björk to our door.
She knows them.
How is this what you've been reduced to?
How does she know them? Why does she hate them?
Let him go! No.
Who is this woman?
First leader.
A warrior like
This is not what you think.
She will kill him. She will slit his throat.
What is it?
I know this is going to be hard to believe, but you have to listen. This woman here, Senua, she knows how to defeat the giants. All of us, we've seen
She
it.
has to trust us. Just make her trust us. She will believe you.
Impossible. They can't be killed.
We thought so too, but we saw it. We saw it, Austin. We're on our way to Borgarvirkina to tell the Gode, to make him understand that we can fight back.
He's telling the truth.
I did not ask you, rat. Shut your mouth, or I will slit your throat.
She is special.
I know you have no love for the Björk, but you can trust me.
Will she?
This is the turning point, Ástíður. We can start over. Start to rebuild what we had.
Does she trust Fargrimr?
If this is true,
Yes.
She believes you. She wants to believe him. She's trying to understand.
if this is true, you, Senua, tell me now.
Look at her.
Say it is
She
true.
is exhausted. You can speak. She wants to believe you. Speak to her. She wants to trust you. Tell her the truth.
It is true.
She will believe us. She knows. She can see that we bring hope. We do.
Okay. Prove it then. There's a giant here.
Another giant. Another giant.
He roams the beaches and sinks our boats, cutting us off in the sea.
More death.
And we're close to running out of food.
More darkness. We can help these people. You can overcome it.
Kill it.
We need to get to Borgavik.
Please.
Remember, there are other people we must save.
I cannot let more of my people
It is
die.
her people or the insane. Don't get distracted.
We should kill it. We've taken down one, but there is a whole land of them. We need the practice.
People will die if you help her. People
And
will
I
die if you
want
don't. There's no way you can win.
Please. Senua,
People will die if you stay here.
we are dying.
People will die if you don't. You have to help her. Now it is time to lead, Senua. Now you have to choose. You can feel it.
All right.
Hold on to her.
We will help.
Her people deserve hope too.
Harald,
She is like
take
you.
them to the settlement and keep an eye on the Bjark.
We want to help her. Can trust her.
Senua, come with me.
Trust us. Trust her.
I will show you the giant.
All her life she had been alone. No, not alone, not quite alone. But in this loneliest place she has found others, lost in darkness, just like she was. Others who might look to her to lead them into the light. Can her shoulders bear this burden? She so learned to keep her guard up, can she ever let it down?
You are an outlander. Why are you here?
I came as a slave.
Can you trust
Taken
her?
by the Björk?
Yes.
You were taken by the Björk, and yet you come here with Þorgestur.
He wants to stop the giants too.
We want the same thing now. To stop the giants.
She doesn't trust him.
Be careful, Senua. The Björk can't be trusted. They demand food from us, and if we don't give it, they take us as sacrifice. We understand.
She knows what it's like to lose people. Just like you. Just like us. Senua, you can help her. You can. She wants to help. But can she?
Alright. There comes a point in time when I'm all for great story. It's one of my favorite things about gaming is great stories that are being told. But I've noticed a lot in this game. The majority of the game is just me walking around Even in the first one, there was a lot more puzzles to interact with. We have had quite a bit more combat, I feel, than the first game. But the first game was uh, loaded with incredibly hard puzzles. None of these puzzles have been what's the word? They haven't been a challenge at all, and it sucks because I think the first game really could have been built on a lot better than what this game has done. Based off the what is it, I'm gonna butcher this, but the Yggdraden, the story that's being told, the pillar that I scan, I'm pretty close to the end. I know in the first game, the very last one that you scanned was like right towards the. It was like right before you fought the or you did the puzzle fight with the main boss. Now, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty far into this game. But I don't think that, I don't know. The world and the graphics are incredibly beautiful, and I feel it has the ability to really pull you in and allow you to immerse very deeply into it the first couple times you hop in. But after a little bit, it it starts to feel like you're eating cold fried eggs or something. Uh, like it's not displeasurable, but it's also not exciting at the. It's like lukewarm. Cool graphics, cool story, but I'm not really doing anything. The first game, it was like puzzle after puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. There was only a couple of areas where you did a lot of running around. That's like when you got to the beach towards the very end. But for the most part, you were constantly doing something. For the majority of this game, I've just been holding the run button and the left analog. Uh, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened between that game and this game. I'm not saying that this is I dislike this game or anything, but I've started to notice after a few hours of going in, man, I've been just running a lot. And it's starting to get kind of boring. And it's starting to pull me out of the story because I'm not really doing anything as the character. And the whole point of a game is to be able to not only envelop myself in the world and the story that's being told, but to participate as said character in this story. And if all I'm doing is just, running around, then it kind of pulls me out of that experience a little bit because I'm not doing anything to earn the story. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think makes Dark Souls games really good. I think it's what makes Final Fantasy games really good. Any type of hard, action RPG or JRPG or hack and slash, or like the Arkham games, for example. There were a few combat scenes in challenge mode that were really hard. But if it doesn't feel like it's earned, I don't really feel like I'm in it. There's nothing to lose. Even Stellar Blade got like that at points in time where I feel like it made it way too easy and like I wasn't actually earning any of the story, so it didn't pull me in as much. It's like the best way to explain what I'm saying is when you compare like a book to reading a story in like Amazon Fire or what is it, the Kindle or whatever, or listening to an audio tape or something. Now, some people might be audio learners, but they have done studies where people that read books versus people that read stuff on tablets and iPhones and Galaxies and all that, the people that read the books actually retained the information much more because you're physically interacting with the book. You're holding the book, you're smelling the book, you're turning the pages of the book, all in combination with going and just reading the words. Like your brain is actually imprinting the information into you because it's working for it. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't exceptions to that rule, and I feel like it's the same thing here. When you make stuff too easy or not interactive enough, it's like you're not retaining the information. And I feel like that's what's going on with this game is that they wanted it feels almost like a showcase, like, oh, this is what our system is capable of graphically, and that's it.
Listen.
You hear that? That's him.
That's him. Can you hear him?
Shalvarish, the sea giant.
Do you see?
So
He brings the story.
this whole time I've had two fight scenes. Yeah, I've had two fight scenes. The one in the beginning when I got the sword, and that one inside the cave. And then we had a puzzle boss. Well, that really wasn't a puzzle. I basically just had to run and hide, break chain, run, hide, break chain, run, hide, run, break chain. And that's like the first game. You actually had to go through and like line up in boss fights. There was like actual fighting, but then alongside a couple of the bosses, you actually had to go through and like line stuff up, and you had to scan certain parts of the room at certain angles and light up like certain boards to make symbols and all that stuff to break like curses. And it had a fun mix of everything. There were scenes where you had to constantly run and dodge obstacles as the world around you burned down. There were areas where you had to change your surrounding areas by scanning things and manipulating the environment to get out of the area and find like all the little secret things. There were a couple of really big fight scenes where you had to fight like groups of people and you had to fight different enemies. I haven't had to fight any different enemies. All of them have been the same hack and slash combo, and then do my little thing. It's been two types of enemies so far: enemies that I could fight straight on and kill, and enemies that I could only kill if I used my ability, slowed the environment down, and it de-warped the shield that they had on around them. Now, I'm not saying that the first game had a wide variety of enemy types either, but I still feel like there was a lot more going on. For, I would say, a good 75 to 80% of my playthrough of this so far, I've just been running around. And that tends to get old real quick, like, you know what I mean?
Storms with him.
Cry is born on the storm.
Where is he?
We haven't seen the sun in weeks. With winter upon us, the storms will only get worse.
They are running out of time.
It's too late. They will die.
Alright, hopefully this boss fight right here, or
Aldervik's
this
just over there.
puzzle boss, or whatever the hell it is, gives me something more.
He is calling to us.
But I felt that my interaction in this game has been very lackluster, to say the least.
My brothers used to come here to practice fighting. Sneak out. Follow them.
She's a fighter like you.
Learning by watching.
Like you.
They're dead now. I'm all that's left.
Because she's a woman, huh? Yeah. because she's a strong, independent
She was alone.
woman.
Alone in the world.
Stupid man.
Who do you have? No one.
Only I survived because I'm a smart woman.
What about your family?
It's just me left.
My brothers were just all dumb brute gorillas that
You can't
were
Senua?
men.
She might understand. She will.
I'm just kidding. I haven't really gotten that.
No one understand. No one knows what it's like to be you.
I mean, that's pretty much the first game was that in
Turn for
general.
us.
So it's not like
They always do.
My mother was a fighter.
anything was altered or
She
changed.
never did
So
Like her.
Not even at the very end.
So strong.
woman,
She is like me.
My father.
Big Kenny B.
My father tried to protect her. But she refused to leave his side.
Did you see how I hopped that rock?
I miss all of
2
them.
feet. Winnington.
She loved them.
Did you see her
She
hop that
lost
rock?
them.
She hopped that rock.
We
Her
used to
feet
have an
didn't even
easier
touch the
passage up.
ground.
We don't have the tools to make her.
She's so strong.
Can you climb this?
They built this.
Yes.
And they
What?
trusted her.
Why does this chick sound like Kermit the Frog? I can't even do the voice.
She knows this place.
Can you climb this?
She loves this place. Even now, even after all of that, she leads the people here.
Bro, I'm climbing with Kermit the Frog. Just call me Hermit the Crab.
Why does she feel responsible? She's like you. It's not a choice.
Your father. Was he the leader here?
Your father!
Yes.
Your father! He
was
likes
the best of
sword!
Like your father.
I think just
He was just
getting ready to finish up this game.
generous and kind.
That's kind of giving my
Too kind.
overall review of this
He
this
trusted
game.
the wrong person.
I mean,
And he was
it's
betrayed.
Betrayed?
so it's undeniably a beautiful game. You can't say that this game doesn't look beautiful and amazing. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't want to give off that impression that I think this game is horrible and blah 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 and a waste of time, because it is a pleasant experience to go through. It feels very repetitive in the end. You know, there isn't like a lot going on that's keeping my interest going. You know, the first couple hours I was excited. You know, I really dug the first game, and that nostalgia bait kind of pulled me in a little bit because I thought the first game was an incredibly amazing game. It was an awesome experience. So going into this, I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, the first game was different than most games in a lot of ways, but they pulled it off and they did it right. And I think that they tried to replicate in that in this game, but it's almost like they did it in a lazy, half-assed way, or they didn't have any ideas that were fresh, so they just made the world look incredibly beautiful and go, oh, look at what our engine can do. You know what I mean?
Who?
I tried to follow in his footsteps,
She wants to keep her people safe.
She has to. But it's hard.
I mean, to be honest, it hasn't even really been telling that much of a story. In the first game, you were being taught this like really deep, immersive story that like captivated your attention. And to be honest, I hear the dude and I hear Senua and I hear the voices in her head talking, but to be honest, I couldn't tell. Like I know we're fighting some giants, but I have no. Like, the story hasn't been holding my attention, so to speak. Is it because The Boys is only 4 weeks away?
Sometimes it's best not to follow too closely.
What do you mean?
Tell her you can trust her.
My father was a leader too, but not like yours.
Not like yours, a monster.
You can lift your burden if you tell her.
Oh, I need to go on a diet. Is it because Shadow of the Earth Tree is only 4 weeks away? Or Final Fantasy 14 DLC is only 4 weeks away? Oh! Hold on a minute. Hold that thought. See, and that's one thing right there. This game does have very good cinematics. I can't... When there's a cinematic like this, it does really pull me in. And it makes me just want to put everything else on hold, right? So I can't take that away from this game. That if you're not really a gamer and you're just wanting a story to be told to you, you know, this right here is going to be your game. If you're not like a super competitive player, or you're not even like up to being a casual player, you're just like somebody that turns on your console once in a blue moon, this right here is going to be your game. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be getting told a story that I can't say that it's bad. It's just, it's not really catching my attention because the first game's story was so amazing. And in my opinion, this just isn't living up to Sacrifice. I think Sacrifice had...
No time to feel pain now, Senua. Keep going! It's now away from us! You are faster! Give him pain, serve him pain! Get up, we have to get up. This can't be the end. What is this creature? Ignore the pain. You can see the pattern and feel it. Full of rage and strong. He can reach you alone. Ignore the pain.
Oh.
Faster. Stab him in the heart.
She left you to fight the Dragar.
How could she?
She sees
Dragar, that's what their name is.
We can fight. You cannot trust her.
And that is another thing too, and this was a complaint that I had about the first game as well, is the exploration that you are allowed. The you know, the open world rights that are forfeited to you in small increments, I don't think rewards you enough with exploration. The only thing that you really get is you might stumble upon a bit of this extra story, and that's it. Like this background story that's being told by the narrator, or a background narrator, as it is somebody that's not even that's more or less just indirectly connected to the events that you're taking a part in currently. So they build this beautiful world, and they don't offer up anything exchange for going around and figuring out how to access all these secret areas, other than a background story that's halfway interesting. You know what I mean? If you were able to go and find like maybe a new bandana or something, like I get that this is a story being told in a very short period of time. This isn't supposed to take place over uh, um, years or anything. It's supposed to take place like in a couple of days. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, I can't even change the appearance of my sword. I don't get to find different weapons. I don't get to find different abilities. I don't have skill points. You know, there is nothing other than a couple of sentences from a background story to be rewarded when searching for things in the environment. So how close is The Chosen to coming out, Winnie? I know it's some news. I know you got some news. So lay it on me. What do you got? Oh, really quick. So this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. I'm not even getting like a... And this is going to sound kind of selfish. But for the price that this game is, when you find stuff like this, you should be getting rewarded with more than just a view. You know, and I'm not even saying that you should be getting things like new weapons or skill points or XP or a new enemy type. You could even do things like add extra puzzles into the game that maybe offer up a different path. You know, like, what if I chose to join the Dragar right now? What if I told these guys, instead of killing them, I was like, hey, wait a minute. You know what? I'm sick of fighting you guys. I want to join your side. I'm tired of revenge. How do I become one of those big, human crab bosses? I'm joking when I say that too. I know that would defeat the whole purpose of the story. I don't know. I mean, I can't really even say for sure because I'm not done with the game yet, but I think maybe the first game in a lot of ways was a fluke. Because I'm not going to lie, this just isn't hitting the same as the first game did. Where is this bitch? And yes, she's a bitch because she ran away. she straight up tucked her tail between her legs. She asked me to fight for her, and then said that her people were dying. And when the time came, she took off running. No wonder she's still alive, because she's a coward. I don't see it. What am I looking for here?
Where is she? You're lost again.
I'm not lost. This changes.
Wait, what's happening? Something's happening. Look around you, be alert. This isn't right. They blocked your path. What do they want?
Focus, do it.
Focus. You know how to do it.
Focus, Senua, the symbol. Try to focus on it.
It's them. Something to find. The hidden folk. What is it?
Okay. Maybe the puzzles are about to start getting... Maybe I'm gonna have to...
See the world like we did.
The world has changed.
It's different now.
The rain has stopped. Find a way to see.
Can you see?
Look,
There's signs.
she's close. She can feel it.
You can see like they can see.
See what is it?
Find the next sign.
Find the next sign.
There'll be another one.
You have to find a way through.
Quick. How do you kill the sea giant?
She can't.
She doesn't know its real name.
She needs to know more.
You can only kill it till you find out more.
I have to figure out how to get up on that platform right there. Over here, maybe? down? No. I feel like I need to get up on this plateau right here.
She needs the name.
She is finding a way through, finding a path. Find another way to see.
There's got to be another way. Keep looking.
It hovers in the air, waiting for you to find it.
Can you see it? She did it.
You did it. You found the path.
The meaning is there. Only if you can find it.
But there must be more. You're finding the pattern.
We see everything. The hatred in their hearts. Shaughnessy was born of this place. We saw it. Seek us again, and we will show you. If you can find it, look for us by the sea.
They are showing us the truth.
In your lands, traveler, they know that the Caliph, the Hag of Winter, is the one who hurls sleet and snow upon the land. She lives in a sea rock and rules the waves of the roiling winter ocean with her blackthorn staff. She strikes the ground to destroy the shoots of growing green, so the winter will lie long and low on the land.
Draugar don't usually come this close to the settlement.
The Trigger.
I have to warn them. Your followers too.
They're here as well.
They're not my followers. I just showed them how things could be different.
But they follow you.
She was
I see
weak.
it.
She left us.
Maybe one day
Don't
I can
trust
also
her.
see how things can be different.
You need to find the hidden folk. Find them.
You're not coming?
There's something I need to find.
Bardavik is just along the shore. I would say be careful of the
She
river,
needs
but
to understand.
I see you can
In
handle
a way,
yourself.
she can't handle herself.
You are a warrior,
She
Senua.
left as soon as it was hard.
Why did the Draga come here?
What were they looking for?
Are they following us?
Yes, they must be following us, following you.
What if she brought them here?
What if it was a trap?
She is strong.
She dealt with them.
Okay, so this is gonna be a puzzle area.
The world is shifting.
It's changing again. You have to find a way through there. Ahead. What is it?
Focus. The symbol.
We are the only ones that know the truth. Earn our favor again, and we will show.
This is the price. If you want them to help you again.
You have to find your way to
Yes. What are we looking for? You need to find the right way to look at it.
the right way to see.
She did.
The mist.
Yes, she found it. You found it.
That's true. You need us to find it. But you must find us first.
Keep looking. Find it. It's not over till it's done. What else is there to find?
This is where he comes from. The sea.
They said so.
He told you.
Huh. Well, shit.
Everywhere, signs forming. Yes, the second sign. There it is.
She wants to find it.
She needs to know his name.
You have to find out.
She needs to understand.
If you want to kill him, you need to know.
They can help her understand. Get up. Follow the light.
There it is.
What does it mean? She is closer than she was before. Much closer. How the giant came to be.
How did he come to be?
They will show you if you follow.
What is his story?
You need to know the truth. She needs to know the truth.
You have to find it out.
What is the truth?
Giant.
Maybe he needs you. So many truths.
You're the only one that can help Senua.
Maybe she should just help herself. Help us.
No.
would say Grettir, wounded by Seidr, was now so weak it was possible for his enemies to defeat him. Under cover of night, Thorbjorn and his men attacked his shelter. They tried to disarm him, but he clung so firmly to his sword, Kar's Loom, that they had to cut off his arm to get it free. Then they used his sword to cut off his head, and the land's mightiest outlaw was dead.
Well, that needs something to do with that.
These people know that the sea god, Ran, sets out nets to trap sailors and drag them to her world. She sends the waves, her daughters, to wreck boats so she will have more men to take. And jealously, she pulls them down beneath the water.
now. Okay.
Find the symbols, and you are yours.
What we're trying to do there, Buckaroo. Trying to find the symbols.
It's close. There. Make it happen.
Are you sure you want to know? You may drown with him.
The door will open now. We will be able to see. What will she be able to see? She just needs to find the way. What are they going to show us? She has to trust. They are showing you the way, are they? Or is it a trick? The path will open now, will it? Will it? Keep following. It's all you can do. You have to see. Keep going. Don't stop. Come.
That's not the way.
You found it. She found it. The rain has stopped. This place is different again. A light.
You have found us.
They are letting her in. She has found it. What is this place? Where are you? What does it mean? Where are we?
This power she feels, it draws her on. The certainty. She wants to hold it. Even if it blinds her. She's come to them again with another promise, another question. But there will always be that price to pay. The truth can drown you deep. Lay bare the heart of you, hidden for years. It hurts.
Down there, see the water?
Where? What does it mean?
She has to go down again.
And what will be there waiting for her?
Be alert, Senua. Be careful. Always be careful.
Will he be there? There, look. They're here.
Focus.
Every monster was once a man. We will show you. Look. When the darkness came, the man stood shoulder to shoulder with his friends. They helped each other through the starvation and the fear, and there was a tiny spark of hope that never died. But then the giants came, and the Droigar. And worst of all, the Bjerg. Men who were stronger and more ruthless, who took all they had and wanted more.
Alright.
The man loved his friends, but he feared the men more. So when the men came to him and offered a bloody bargain, he agreed. He would, by trickery, make over his leader to them. And in return, they would not trouble him. And so it was done, and his leader was taken and died at their hands. was ashamed. He thought himself safe. But they found out his secret, and all stood against him. They cast him out, and he wandered the lonely cliffs until the sea took him.
I mean, it does got a beautiful environment.
The sea took him and turned his blood to brine and spat him back on shore, a giant. Now he wanders that same shore and hunts the ones he once called kin.
So now she knows. Now you know.
He's not a stranger.
You have to tell her.
He haunts them.
You have to find her. Tell her. Maybe she knows the name. There he is. Look what he does.
He comes to the settlement.
He will never leave them. She has to stop him. Find out the name, Senua. Then you can destroy him. Release him. Everything destroyed, everything rotting. The lives taken, innocent lives. These people deserve hope. Look at him. She sees what he does. The constant storm. The constant fear. No sunshine. Nothing. No light. But the torches are still there. Everybody hiding. Lonely. Tucked away. Frightened. They never come out. Life is just endurance here. This place. Unbearable. You can feel the suffering of the people.
They survive. In spite of everything.
She is strong.
Austritter holds them together.
She deserves more than this. They deserve more than this. How has she kept them together? You must find her. She will help us. He infects this place. They deserve more, these people, Senua. They don't deserve to suffer like this. You can help them. You can. You know what to do now. Only you can do it. Find Astrida. She can do it. You can. They need you. place like a wound that cannot heal. It bleeds.
Come.
You have to ask her. There's more.
What were you searching for?
The truth. The truth. You need to find out more.
Senua.
Ask her. Steady. Take your time. Tell her.
Your father.
There. That's it.
You told me that someone betrayed him. Who? Who was it?
She has to tell us. She will.
Why?
I need to know his name.
What does it matter?
The truth. It is how we will save our people.
I need to understand him. Please,
You need to know. You must know.
tell me what happened.
We cannot kill the giant if we do not know. She's going to tell us. She trusts us. Look. No, she doesn't. She's ready. There. The question hurts her. But she will do it.
When it all went to hell, people started coming to us for help. We were just barely scraping by, but
She doesn't like to remember.
we opened our doors to them,
She's trying to help.
even as the food was dwindling, and the Björk grew more demanding.
It's hard for her to say.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
Just like yours. Remember. You had a home once.
And then a man came. And we took him in. We made him one of us.
That man.
We trusted him,
What was his name?
and he betrayed me. He betrayed my
It's
father.
him. There is more to this than she is saying.
So I cast him out. I haven't seen him since. His name was Saga.
The truth. There it is. Now we know the truth. Now you know. You can use it. You can trust her. Tell her.
I'm sorry. Saigir. He is your giant.
What will she do? Will she believe us?
I saw
She
it.
has to.
You have to trust me. It was the same with Ingun. I saw her. I learned her name.
Something's coming.
They've never attacked the settlement here.
I'm with you.
You brought them here. Now fight.
Oh, that was pretty wild.
Take them on. You cannot do this alone. You have to help them, Senua. This isn't a choice. The trigger here. Stop this. The Orchestra was fighting for them. Get up. Have to fight for them. What are you doing lying down? Get up. Fight. Defend these innocent people. There's no time to feel pain now, Senua. Keep going. What is this creature?
Dude,
Have to do this. Yes, you can win. Get up. Get up. Feel the pain. what they are going to do. They are predictable. Senua! After so strong. They enjoy killing. It's so easy for them. You can see the pain. I feel it. Ignore the pain. Faster.
Dude.
Full of rage.
There we go. Come on, baby.
Kill it.
Get up!
How will you ever do this? Who knows what they're going to do? You are faster. Don't think, just fight. Get away from her. I've got you. Look out! We can do this. Watch out! I underestimate you. Got him in the heart, the outer part. They eat what they kill. Don't let them kill you. Enjoy this. Their body's strong like rocks. You have to hit harder. You can do this, Senua. Get them pain. We're toying with you. Fight clever. Get away from her! I've got you! Look out! We can do this! Watch out! Ignore the pain. They underestimate you. They are fast, but you know what they are going to do. Predictable. Body strong like rocks, you
Bro! Ah!
feel it. You are faster. Don't think, just fight. She knows what they're going to do.
You bring death wherever you go. Carry it with you. Bring it to everyone you meet. Blood. Death follows you.
It's too late for her. In front of your eyes.
More death.
Watch it.
More innocence dying in your arms.
Look into her eyes.
How could you?
See what you have done.
You think you can run from your past?
You can't.
Your past always follows you.
It's there. Right behind you.
Right behind you.
Can you feel it?
Always coming.
All the death,
Yes.
all the suffering.
Right there.
You have brought this on them.
He's right.
You, with your darkness,
All because of you.
your curse.
You tell yourself you are trying to help.
You have damned them all.
How will you keep going now?
How will you live with yourself?
With this heaviness.
Yes, feel it.
Let it wear you down.
Feel it, Senua.
I can feel them.
You deserve to feel it.
I can feel them on my skin.
They will never leave you.
Each death inked in blood.
Yes, you can see it, can't you?
Blood.
On your hands.
Haunting you forever.
I will leave I will protect them.
It's too late.
You can't protect anyone. Your father was always right. Your rot, your darkness. Die with them, taking over everyone. Alone. Unloved. Unwanted.
Senua! Are you hurt?
You don't deserve her help. Don't show her. Don't let her in. She sees us. She sees what you are thinking. She needs you to be strong. Can you? No. Can you be? No.
We need a plan.
She doesn't have a plan. Why does she believe in you? You are nothing. You don't know what you're doing. No, Senua. Death after death after death. Think. Death after death after death.
Are you sure? You still want my help?
You can't help her. You are more than what your father thinks. You are nothing. Take her hand. Trust her. You can do this together.
That depends on the plan.
Go with her.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold up.
Too kind.
I'm not gonna lie. If they make her lesbian, I'm gonna be pissed. Not because they would portray her as a gay person, but because they're totally retconning her character for some bullshit SJW woke mind virus crap. Because in the first game, she was married to a man that she deeply loved. And if she would have started off as a lesbian, fine, cool, whatever. But the fact that she was deeply and madly in love and married to a man in the first game, and then all of a sudden they make her a lesbian right in the height of all this stupid social political bullshit, dude, I'm gonna be pissed. Like I said, if they wanted to go that route and they started off that way, you know, fine, it is, you know,
The ones who died.
cool. More power
There's
to
only
her.
one way to return.
But if they change her just to appease
Go on.
some
Steel yourself for what's to come.
SJW bullshit, dude, I'm gonna be so tired of politics and modern ideologies being shoved into my face like this all day, every day.
I know his name. I can draw him into the sun.
That's why she
The
started
sun
doing all
never
this in the
shines
first
where
game
Salvador
because,
walks.
like,
He
the
brings
shit hit
the
the
clouds
fan when
to
her
reach
husband
him.
died and all that.
There's a way to part the clouds. We must perform a ritual to honor the sun and draw a soul from wherever she's fled and beg her help.
Vagrima,
Yeah.
find the site for the ritual. We will go to the cave and wake the giant with fire. Then lure him there.
He may look slow, but he moves fast. Our people will slow him down.
Then I will speak his name and hold him fast. And bring him into the light. Wait.
I got bit by a spider last night. Oh.
He knows my name. He saw me. As I saw him.
I don't know what the hell bit me on the back of the hand either, but there's a perfectly straight line of bumps on the back of my hand that itch and burn.
Joy.
Come this way. Passið ykkur. Death is coming. You know what you have to do.
Can you smell their fear?
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you.
What makes you think? Stay down. Senua. Get ready.
I know you.
He needs you.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. I feel like we're getting ready to come to a conclusion. Maybe not. I don't know. I feel like they jam-packed this game with a lot of running around. So, I don't know. it still feels like definitely more of the same, and I don't feel like a lot of this is like fresh and original. I feel like it's getting very repetitive and monotonous, and it's getting to a point where the visuals aren't really outweighing the monotony. So I don't know. We'll see when I continue with this. We still got the Anotria demo that we're gonna experiment with more a little bit later on this afternoon. I've been rather enjoying that game. I played it for about an hour last night. I thought it was pretty fun, with some interesting takes on some old mechanics and a couple of new original utility in the game. So we'll see. But with that being said, you know, it is Memorial Day weekend here in the States, and I just want to put this out there. You guys know, I always say this at the end of my videos on Friday and Saturday nights. Drinking and partying tend to go up dramatically on these nights because of the weekend. And if you're out there partaking in the normal festivities, you know, just be responsible with it. We all want to see you come back home to your families nice and safe. And if you aren't and you're just out there going to the store or something like that, just be sure to be vigilant, you know, and up your defensive driving game just a little bit, because people might be hungover still the next morning, or, you know, drunk drivings happen. And, you know, people that tend to get into car accidents with people that are drunk driving are typically the ones that pass away, as where the person who's driving drunk usually lives. And there are actually scientific studies that back that statement up as well. So just be sure to be vigilant when you're out on the road. And not to mention, it is Memorial Day weekend. There's going to be a ton of traffic out on the road. There's going to be kids out running around and playing. You know, summertime is right around the corner, which means school is going to be out. So just be sure that you guys are paying attention, and you're just being vigilant and observant of the things that are going on around you. So that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Saturday afternoon, and I hope to catch you guys probably later on this evening with some Anotria and more Hellblade 2.